The National Budget Framework Paper has an estimate of 49.9 trillion shillings for the 2023-2024 financial year. Currently, the Budget Committee is interfacing with different stakeholders, with different institutions defending their allocations. As the process for the national budget is underway, the opposition leadership is also preparing their own alternative budget, with several shadow ministers meeting for proposals.
And I'm stressing the fact that the mandate is to produce alternatives, but not to support, not to clarify, not in any way to recommend and patch up government policies. That's not our job. We are not supposed to clean up their mess. Our job is to offer citizens a cleaner and better alternative.
So the priorities must be really focused, and we're here to really direct the allocation of resources. We specifically believe that I think emphasis has to be given to the health sector and agriculture.
All efforts should be put on helping our grannies, the youth, the women. However, the money has been put in upscale things.
While opening the three-day shadow cabinet retreat in Entebbe, the leader of opposition Mathias Mpuuga emphasized that it is time to drop the idea of just responding to the national budget without an alternative.
We do not want to regurgitate. We don't want to recycle what has been done over the years. I appreciate the fact that the shadow ministers are busy as the busiest man in this land.
Every shadow minister is expected to present critical proposals from their docket, which will be subjected to in-depth discussions.
You can't widen the tax base when the percentage of the youth are not employed, and the sector that employs them, you neglect it.
Kampala contributes a lot to the GDP of this country. And as leaders, we have been agitating that at least Kampala should be allocated 3% of the national budget.
When you look at sports, it's no longer an amateur thing. It's a professional activity, which brings a lot of money to the government and which employs a lot of youth. So we need to prioritize it.
According to Mpuuga, the opposition will hold their budget day, with the proposals expected to be unveiled in April 2023.
The shadow ministers will have their day in the sun to present to the country our deep insights for each of the sectors, because we are dealing with a potentially failed economy.
We want to make a difference. We want to make Ugandans understand that if you had taken power, this is how we should have run this economy.
Ali Mivule, NTV.